Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Abercrombie, and I'm here with Allison. And Allison is a patient of ours who's been with us for about 6 weeks now. And as you can see, this long scar down her leg. She had an injury a number of years ago, and she's going to kind of give you a brief history and explanation of what happened, how she's been for the last 20 years, things that she's tried to do, and then how she's doing with Shockwave. Here she is.
Sure. So 20 years ago, playing college soccer, I was diagnosed with basically chronic shin splints was how they summed it up, and had 2 surgeries, anterior compartment syndrome relief, where they opened up the fascia to allow for more room for the calf muscle to expand when activated. Never successfully healed from that initial surgery or had any relief. So the second one kind of caused instant pain that I've never recovered from in the past 20 years. So what the symptoms I've experienced are tingling, numbness, acute chronic pain. Over the years that has dissipated, but always something I was mindful of on a daily basis and could feel. I had a very difficult time driving, which is obviously an everyday necessity, because anytime I would pull or flux my ankle, I'd have to be conscientious of my leg going numb or any kind of pain that would prohibit or become problematic on a long distance drive. Sitting at work every day, just the flow of blood accumulating in my leg would become pretty significantly painful, and just every night feeling heaviness or numbness in my leg. And then had an awareness to potential machine, came in, and after the very, very first session, I had a relief and a feeling in my leg that I hadn't experienced in over 20 years. Basically, I could feel my leg. So the numbness that I'd been experiencing was painful, and then just being able to kind of have a sensation back there was really, really groundbreakingly changing for me. I'm about 6 weeks into the treatment, and I'd say I'm 90% plus back to fully recovered. And considering where I'd been and where I'd been for so long, that's just absolutely life-changing for me.
Great. Now, I think we talked about soccer. Do you feel like you're a little bit able to do more when the soccer field, push off, have more strength, things like that?
Absolutely. So still playing in recreational adult leagues, I'd never been able to fully flex my ankle and have that range of motion. And I think after week 1 or 2, that was back and alive. And to the extent that now I can strike the ball in a way that had previously been prohibitive.
Now, were you slightly skeptical?
I was. Very much so.
Because what were some of the things you tried? You tried a number of different things, right? Is it PT, acupuncture, things like that?
Tons of physical therapy, other versions of the sonograms, and just having that...
like ultrasounds.
Ultrasounds, that was the word, I apologize. And then just muscle rollers, kind of massage therapy, physical therapy, pain management therapy. All those things have been
over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
And what was your understanding of the issue that they were trying to treat, like break up scar tissue kind of stuff?
Breaking up the scar tissue, yeah. And even definitely the feeling has improved, but just in the past 6 weeks, it's really cosmetically morphed the leg.
It's not as lumpy looking as it was, right?
Exactly.
All the adhesions in there. Now, you and I had a conversation before you came in, because we wanted to talk and see if this was even worth it, right? Was it just, what else do I have to lose kind of mentality that you had when you came
Absolutely.
in?
Yeah, it was less than I would have paid for a massage. So even if it was just a temporary relief or no relief at all, definitely worth the investment, and beyond my wildest kind of hopes has it succeeded what I was looking to get out of this, for sure.
I think it was a surprise for both of us. I mean, it made sense based on your injury that it would work, but we just didn't know. Right. So anyways, thanks for sharing. We ask patients to share these stories just so that you guys can kind of identify with people who are struggling with things, and then also maybe give you a sense of hope, because sometimes when you're looking for an answer and you can't find one, something that works just feels like you can get your life back. So thanks for sharing.
Thank you.